Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The New Orleans Pelicans have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Dallas Mavericks? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to 2K Sports and the Western Conference. Semifinals. It's an elimination game in store tonight, with the series standing at 3-1. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Barnes, and it's King in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, Hardy is out there with Anthony. Then it's Flagg, then there's Barnes, and it's Sarr in at the 5. So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's King. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Anthony, left side. Pass to Flagg. And here's Sarr. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size is.
Here's Barnes. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Flagg. Pass to Anthony. Sarr a screen. Takes the 3. Anthony misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
There's a screen by Anthony. Pass to Sarr. Here's King. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's King. Pass to Marks for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Anthony. He's guarded by Barnes. Anthony, the pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Marks. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Flagg. Back to Anthony. Sarr a screen. There's the 3. Anthony misses. New Orleans has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Flanders. Here's King. Here's Peters. And another one falls for New Orleans. And here's Anthony. Pass to Flag. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, Cooper Flag.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's King. Here's Peters. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Here's Marks. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Flag. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Flag's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's King. Here's Flanders. Sinks the tray.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. With it to the middle, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Here's King out to the right wing. Here's Flanders, banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Flag. Anthony feeling it out a bit. From outside the arc, hits a 3-pointer.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Here's Marks. Beyond the arc. Carr pulls it in. Here's Flag outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Pass to Barnes. Here's King. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Flag. He's got 11. Barnes, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Flanders. Shoots from 12. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Barnes. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Here's Flag. Here's Anthony. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Sar. On the wing, Anthony. Outside Barnes. To the wing, right side. And here's Flag outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively and his confidence continues to grow.
We've got Cole Anthony. Alexander Sar out there with Barnes. And it's Hardy, and it's Flag in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dallas leading by 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Second free throw, no good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring output.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
King. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Flag. He's got 18. Sar. And King pulls it down.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Henderson, the pass to King. Here's Ramsey. Here's Garrett, guarded by Sar. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garrett. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Henderson. And he slams it in one-handed.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's King. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Ramsey. 5 to shoot. King, pass to Garrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Sar. Anthony, the pass to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
Smart pass by Anthony. He has that good sense for when he should look to dish.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's King. Oh, tries a 3. Ramsey can't get it to go. Now here's Barnes, tightly guarded. Here's Anthony. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Henderson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Cotton kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Flag. For three, Hardy. He buries it from three. Hardy's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Cotton, no good. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Hardy. Pass to Anthony. Saw a screen. Back to Anthony. From deep. Garrett grabs a miss. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's King. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by New Orleans. Hardy, the pass to Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's King. He's guarded by Anthony. And that one's good. Cotton.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They've sure made it look easy at times. What a half. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. At home, but down 3-1 in the series. Not a position they expected to be in, Shaq. What needs to happen to win the final 3 games of the series?
Let me go first, Ernie. Let me go first. They got to play with a lot of energy every minute they're on the court. And if they want to survive, it's going to take everything they've got.
Listen, they're great in the regular season, but the playoffs is a whole different animal.
Like, what kind of an animal?
A liger.
What's a liger?
Lion and a tiger. Very rare.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5.